Hello everyone, welcome to GED. Today we have some carne asada fries, and we're talking about how 2% raises are a joke. So guys, as many of you know, carne asada is delicious, but what's better than carne asada burritos? I'll tell you, carne asada fries. So basically it's guac, sour cream, cheese, looks like some pico. We got some carne asada steak on top of, you guessed it, French fries. Look at that. That is caloric heaven, cheesy, goody, crunchy. It's amazing. It tastes exactly how it looks. Delicious. But man, is it a hot mess. And if you don't like carne asada fries, what's wrong with you? It's amazing. Out of any Mexican Americanized food, it's probably one of the worst for you. But it's basically all the things Americans love. Salt, carbs, tons of fat. Hey. And hey, let's spice it up with some green sauce. It's some chili sauce. By the way, this is from Rolibertos. I did a burrito a while ago from them, but man, they make some amazing food. And we'll just layer some hot sauce on there for an extra kick. I don't know how most Mexican places here in the South do such good carne asada, but it always seems to be very consistent and very good. Sometimes you'll get the oddball off that's a little bit bad, but man, it's mostly good. Gotta love guac. Guac is probably the healthiest thing on here. Just pure avocado. Then over here on the opposite side, completely the worst thing for you, the sour cream and the cheese. This was surprisingly cheap as well. Only about $8.50 for this entire smorgasbord of, I don't know, deliciousness. Here we got some pico, delicious pico on there. Sometimes it can be kind of challenging to eat carne asada fries just because it's literally just a mess. Sometimes one of my friends basically just orders the carne asada fries, buys his own tortillas, and you can get a good 3, almost 4 delicious burritos out of this. Medium-sized burritos, of course. But today I'm super hungry because I totally did not eat anything all day. Anyways, we'll put that on pause for a second. Today's topic is the 2% raise and why it's a joke. Well, in America, there's this trend that most companies give their employees a 2% raise, and it's called a cost of living adjustment. Now, 2% is literally peanuts, guys. Literally peanuts. And while every year a company cannot give you a massive increase in salary because it would just bankrupt them, a 2% raise basically says that this year we don't really care about you. 2% or 0% in some cases is an extreme slap in the face for most employees, especially if your company does not give a yearly bonus. And I find that most American companies don't do this, but a lot of European and Asian countries do give bonuses in summer or in winter. And basically, if you are sitting on a 3-year streak of 2% raises, you're not advancing yourself, guys. Here in the States, if you swap jobs, you can expect a 20, 30, or even 40% increase in salary if you are a skilled and talented worker, while sitting at the same job year after year will end you a meagerly 2% yearly raise, which in the end, even if you're there for 10 years, a job change in 1 year would outstrip all of those 10 years of 2% raises. It's just kind of sad that this is the economy of jobs that we live in today in the States. Let me know your comments below, but gosh, when you get 2% raises every year for 5 years or 6 years or whatever, you're not advancing yourself, guys. You're not investing in yourself. That is one of the key indicators of you need a new job, because you're not valued, you're just being used at your company. And I know, swapping jobs is not an easy task. It takes a lot of work to find a new job, to possibly uproot your living conditions and move to a new location, to leave behind a lot of stuff. But believe me, it's in your best interest to always be searching for your next job. Jobs just aren't like they used to be. They're not lifetime employment anymore. It's, if you want to advance in your salary, if you want to advance in the world, you need to jump companies. You need to jump ship. Unless you're one of the top YouTube creators, then you're pulling in millions of dollars, but that's a different story. Anyways, I just want to leave you with the piece of advice that 2% raises basically amount to nothing. Heck, this year alone, America's inflation was valued at close to 4%. So you're actually losing money in the long run because your dollar value is going down. The 2% raise also ties in directly to the rate at which you can retire. Because if you're getting only 2% every year for 5 years or more, and a young 20-something or equal-aged employee to yourself skips the job process and joins a new company, and they double or heck, even just 40% his salary, he's making way more and can retire way earlier than you can. I guess the moral of the story is 2% means it's about time for you to go. And if you're working at a job that doesn't give you raises at all, it's definitely time to go. So many people in the world in general get stuck in a job and then they just get abused by their employer as they increase demands and increase productivity, but they literally give nothing back to the employee. Corporate greed, business, call it what you will, it's bad. But, you know what's not bad? These carne asada fries. In fact, they are downright delish. I do have a glass of tea here, just pure tea. Whew. Let's all contemplate our current employment while we polish off these fries. Think of something good to lay down in that comment section. Spark up a conversation with me. With anyone in the community, that is. If you want to, air all your grievances about the job market, about your job, my job, anything. Well, that about wraps it up. Guys, if you have a authentic Mexican restaurant in your area, please drop by, see if they make carne asada fries. If so, grab some. Remember to game, eat, and discuss, and I will catch you next time.